In Joshua chapter 10, when Adonizedek, the king of Jerusalem, heard that Joshua had captured Ai and completely destroyed it, just like he had done to Jericho and its king, and that the Gibeonites had made peace with Israel and were now their allies, he became very afraid. You see, Gibeon was a large city, like one of the royal cities, larger than Ai, and its men were renowned warriors. So Adonizedek sent messages to Hoham, king of Hebron, Piram, king of Jarmuth, Japhia, king of Lachish, and Debir, king of Eglon, saying, "Come and help me attack Gibeon, for they have made peace with Joshua and the Israelites." So the 5 Amorite kings, the kings of Jerusalem, Hebron, Jarmuth, Lachish, and Eglon, joined forces and brought their armies together, and they set up camp around Gibeon to attack it. When the Gibeonites saw this, their hearts trembled, and they sent a message to Joshua at the camp in Gilgal. "Please don't abandon your servants," they cried. "Come quickly and save us and help us, for all the Amorite kings in the hill country have united against us." So Joshua and his entire army, including all his mighty warriors, got up and marched up from Gilgal. And the Lord said to Joshua, "Do not be afraid of them, for I have delivered them into your hand. Not a single one of them will be able to stand against you." So Joshua traveled all night from Gilgal and took the Amorite kings by surprise. The Lord threw the enemy into confusion before Israel, and the Israelites slew them with a great slaughter at Gibeon. They chased them along the road to Beth-horon and struck them down all the way to Azekah and Makkedah. As the Amorites retreated down the slope towards Beth-horon, the Lord hurled massive hailstones down on them all the way to Azekah, and they perished. In fact, the hail killed more of the enemy soldiers than the Israelites killed with their swords. During that day, when the Lord gave the Amorites over to Israel, Joshua prayed to the Lord in front of all the people. "Sun," he commanded, "stand still over Gibeon, and moon, halt in the valley of Aijalon." And miraculously, the sun stood still, and the moon stayed in place until the nation of Israel had defeated its enemies. This event is recorded in the book of Jasher. So the sun halted in the middle of the sky and didn't set for nearly a full day. There has never been another day like it, before or since, when the Lord hearkened to a man's command in this way, for the Lord was fighting for Israel. Then Joshua and all the Israelites returned to their camp at Gilgal. Meanwhile, the 5 kings fled and hid themselves in a cave at Makkedah. Someone told this to Joshua. "We found the 5 kings hiding in the cave at Makkedah." "Roll large stones across the entrance of the cave and post guards there," Joshua commanded. "But don't stop pursuing your enemies. Attack them from behind and keep them from getting back into their cities. The Lord your God has given them into your hands." So Joshua and the Israelites continued wiping out the enemy forces. Only a small handful managed to escape into their fortified cities. Then all the people returned safely to Joshua at the camp in Makkedah. And after that, no one dared say a word against the Israelites. Then Joshua ordered, "Open the mouth of the cave and bring the 5 kings out to me." So they brought out the kings of Jerusalem, Hebron, Jarmuth, Lachish, and Eglon outside of the cave. When they had been brought out, Joshua summoned the men of Israel and said to the army commanders who had fought with him, "Come and place your feet on the necks of these kings." So they stepped forward and did so. "Fear not," Joshua told them, "nor be dismayed. Be strong and courageous, for thus shall the Lord do to all your enemies against whom ye fight." Afterwards, Joshua killed the kings and hanged their bodies on 5 trees, where they remained until evening. At sunset, he commanded that they be taken down from the trees and thrown into the cave where they had been hiding. Then they blocked the cave's entrance with large stones, which remain there to this day. That same day, Joshua captured the city of Makkedah and put it to the sword. He destroyed every living soul there, including the king, just as he had done to the king of Jericho. Next, Joshua and his army attacked Limnah, then the city of Lachish, and wiped everyone out. And when Horam, king of Gezer, came to help Lachish, Joshua and his men defeated him as well and left no survivors. Then they went to the city of Eglon, then Hebron, and then Debir. They killed their kings, wiped out all their inhabitants, and destroyed their cities one after another. In this way, Joshua conquered the entire region, the hill country, the southern area, the valleys, and the mountain slopes, along with their kings. They left no survivors as they carried out the Lord God of Israel's command to destroy everyone who lived there. Joshua struck them down from Kadesh Barnea to Gaza, all the way to Goshen and on to Gibeon. He killed all their kings and captured their lands in one campaign because the Lord God of Israel fought for Israel. Afterward, Joshua and all the Israelites returned to their camp at Gilgal.